Hey doing guys, Eric with AirCompressorPartsOnline.com here once again. Alright, today this is kind of a short video here to explain a type of air filters on an air compressor. You see various types here. You may be able to just see something like this and recognize it right away. Something that's very popular on the air compressor, like your canister style air filter. These are a little more let's say specific to a certain model, but we have various air filters here. This is something you're going to want to replace. If you're, say, a contractor, use your compressor day in and day out, you're going to want to replace this, say, every 3 to 4 months, ideally, and change the oil. So, just like you would with a car. I say for a heavy-use compressor, every 3 to 4 months or so. But dirty inlet filter is going to destroy valves, gaskets, it'll get all kinds of debris and junk in the line, and it will cause all sorts of problems. So, to prevent all that headache down the road, definitely keep a clean air filter and recommend buying more than one. We also discount these by quantity as well if you order more than one, so it's kind of incentive, but it's a very good item to have a couple on hand. So we have canister style filter. We call this a canister hockey puck style filter because it's a twist lock style. So you twist this off and it can be kind of a pain because it has a rubber flange and it squeezes on there pretty tight, so it can be kind of a pain to take off, but once you do, you'll see a filter just like this. We sell the whole assembly, which is the base with the thread, and then the cover and the filter element. That's an assembly basically. We also sell the elements separately. So this would be like a number 10 filter, we call it, and this would be a number 6 filter and 4. So obviously higher the number, the larger the filter. But certainly something you want to keep clean. A lot of times you get carbon buildup, what have you. However dirty the environment is, you know, if you're working in the shop, you know, where a lot of chop saws, you're cutting wood, you get a lot of dust in there, and certainly something you want to look at replacing regularly. But this is a twist lock style, we call it. So you can buy the whole assembly, or again, just the elements. These are simply smaller, you know, on a compressor with lower CFM, lower output. You can use a smaller type of filter. It's just a, you know, same style, just a smaller version. And the thread size, just one thing to note about this, thread size on this, how to measure it, make sure you get the right filter to fit your compressor head. You're going to measure the outside diameter of this filter. So outside to outside, this measures 3/4 inches. So you're going to take a 1/4 inch off of that. Subtract a 1/4 inch off the outside diameter. 3/4 inch outside equals 1/2 inch MPT, male pipe thread. So we have a 1/2 inch MPT size. Here's the same style, just a really small filter used on a small portable hand carry compressor. That's a 3/8 filter, 3/8 thread, and of course the filter element for that. Some compressors, smaller portable units, use smaller filters like this, which are plastic and they don't have replaceable elements inside. It's like a foam element inside, basically. That's our 3/8 inch plastic filter, very popular style. And the hole here is the intake for the air. Just in case you're wondering, that's a suction for the filter. This is our Smart Start filter, we call it. Basically, this is a nice little filter design. It's like a typical filter, except it puts negative pressure on the pump head. So it's actually really helpful in cold weather conditions where a compressor has difficulty starting. This is called a Smart Start air filter. And you'll see that on our website. If you look at our Smart Start filters, under air compressor components by part, click on air filters and you'll see this there. Really handy for smaller compressors that are higher amperage and cold weather conditions. And this is a hollow style filter, we call it. This is used on a lot of stationary units, larger output pumps, and 2-stage compressors. And we do sell the individual filter elements for this as well. But once you take the cover off, you see kind of like an automotive filter. Here's your tube here for the intake, and you just pop this guy off, and it has your, you know, of course, wire mesh around it and your paper filament. So it's a hollow style filter element. They can come in all kinds of shapes and sizes on our website. You can check that out as well. But very efficient, and of course, a lot of stationary units use that for the, again, higher output pumps. And these are some more specific style air filters that we have. This is one used on a very popular 2-stage pump, our B5900 pump. It's got a kind of a mesh material in their element, and this is plastic. Again, it's just held to the pump head by 2 bolts. So 2 head bolts fastened to the intake of the head. This is just a smaller version of that. It's got, again, a little foam element in there, and 2 bolts attaching to the head. This is for a B4900 pump, probably 2 of our most popular sellers on our website. If yours is different, you don't see your style here, you're curious, we have other filters that we do offer, go ahead and give us an email or a call at aircompressorpartsonline.com. Speak with one of our sales reps. We'd be glad to help you further. But this is basics of your air filter. If you have any questions, give us a ring. Thank you very much.